Hi everybody! Okay, so before I get started on my little ramble that I need to go on, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody that commented on my Blue Moon proposal video, or sent me a message on Facebook, or commented on any of the bajillion pictures and statuses that I had up. If you couldn't tell, I am very excited. I am now an engaged woman. That's right. If you hadn't heard, which I'm sure everybody has, Kevin and I are getting married. We got engaged on the blue moon, so our wedding will be on the next blue moon, which will be July 31st, 2015. And before everybody freaks out, because everybody's already freaking out on us because it's so far away, we are doing that because I am going to school, which I will tell you guys about in a minute. I am going to school, and we will not have the funds to get married until I graduate, and I graduate in May of 2015, I think. Yes. So, after I graduate, get a job, get paid, then we'll get married. And I thought the next blue moon was an awesome idea. I mean, come on, we got engaged on the blue moon, why not get married on the blue moon? Anyways, if you couldn't tell, I am at work. Look at my penguin, isn't he adorable? Anyways, I am at work right now, so if you see me keep looking this way, I'm in the back because the stupid Riri lady on the TV drives me absolutely insane, and you can hear her in the back of my videos, so I'm hoping you can't hear her right now, but I'm kind of listening for the door to open. We've been so slow because the kids have gone back to school. So, anyways, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for all of your congratulations and your blessings, because it means the world to us. And if you're wondering why I have this, I always fiddle with stuff, so you'll probably just see me fiddling with it through the video, sorry. But I wanted to talk to you guys about two things. First, I don't know how many of you know Cute Witch 772 is her YouTube name. Her name's Cara. And I just found her within the last probably 2 months. Hold on. I need anybody listening on my conversation. Okay, so I found her within the last 2 months, and I absolutely love her. If you guys haven't subscribed to her, go check out her channel. She is awesome. She's so down to earth. She's just so in your face, like, this is what I think. But she does vlog videos. Most of her videos are vlog videos, but she is just a riot, and I absolutely love her. But one of her videos, and if I can find the link, I will try to put it down below. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try to. The video was called Do All the Magic, and I think it was partially a video response, partially her opinion on when you should do spells. And as you guys have known, I think I've mentioned this in past videos, my belief was that you shouldn't, at least for me, not that you shouldn't, but for me, I didn't use magic unless it was absolutely 100% necessary, and I took every step to fix something in a mundane fashion before I used magic to help. And she was the same way until she watched another person's video, which she mentions it in the video. I can't remember who it was. But basically, what this person was saying, and she voiced her new opinions, which are now, I mean, I 100% agree, and I'm so glad that I watched it, because I never really thought of it this way until she said something. Why should we limit ourselves to when we can do, spells, or when we can use magic, when that's what it's there for? I mean, the energies of the universe are there for us to use. That is why they're there. That's why we're witches, so that we can utilize this energy to help us out in our daily lives. So if it's there and it's just not being used, it's kind of like, Kevin kind of gave this analogy. He was talking about something else, but it kind of fits here. It's kind of like having all of this food at a, okay, hold on. We as pagans, witches, Wiccans, you know, even there's also other religions that utilize it, you know, it's there for our use. And there's a lot of people out there that don't know it's there, or know it's there but refuse to use it. So the analogy is kind of like Kevin had said, you know, it would kind of be like us having a whole bunch of food at the house, but not using it, or not eating it because we know that other people can't, other people don't have the same thing that we have. Kind of, he was talking about something completely different, but I just realized that it kind of fits here. It's like, okay, yes, there are people in other countries and there are people elsewhere that don't have the food that we have, but does that mean that we should deprive ourselves of it just because other people don't have what we have? Kind of see what I'm saying? So if we know that this magic exists, and we know that the universal energies are here, and we know that we can use them, why would we waste our time not using them when we know that that's what it's there for? You kind of get what I'm saying? I get what I'm saying in my head, I just don't know if it's coming across right. Because I'm not saying that I don't feel bad for people overseas. I hope that you guys get that's not what I'm saying, it's an analogy. But anyway, so she was going on and on about how she had never thought of this before, that, you know, if this is here for us to use, why would we not incorporate this magic into our daily lives? You know, instead of, you know, if you're out looking for a job, obviously when you look for a job, if you're going to do a spell to find a job, you still have to put out applications and use, you know, your mundane ways of going about finding a job. But when you do the spell, it helps to, you know, it helps the process, you know, it helps get the energy flowing in the direction that you need it to go. So I've really, the last couple weeks, really been thinking about that, and how, you know, I don't want to be the witch that doesn't do spells, and that doesn't use magic, and that doesn't do any of that stuff, because I feel bad that I'm using the energy that's out there for the universe. You know, it's not like if we do a spell every single day that the energy is going to deplete, you know. Energy can never be created or destroyed. It just changes forms. So if we use that certain energy for a spell, and then the spell, you know, the spell manifests, that energy ends up neutralizing and somebody else can use it. So, you know, it really helped me to realize that, hey, I'm a witch and I can do magic, and I'm going to start doing magic because that's what I want to do. I mean, obviously there's more to being a witch than doing magic, but, you know, that's something that I can't tell you the last time I've done a spell. It's been years and years and years, because I used to do them, and then I think I read somewhere that somebody was like, oh, a couple different places, they were like, oh, you shouldn't use magic unless you absolutely have to. It should be like a last resort. And that really stuck with me, and I'm like, what? So I think it was just because I read it somewhere. So that just stuck with me for years, and I mean, you know, I've done correspondences, and I've done rituals, and I've done, you know, where you put out a certain color of something to bring this energy, or use a certain herb to bring about this energy, but I haven't done like a full-blown get all my stuff together spell, other than the mojo bag I did for Kevin's mom, which I don't really count as a spell, but I guess it is magic. But other than that, I mean, I haven't, and that was a last resort too, which she is doing much better, and she did figure out what's wrong, so yay. So yeah, that is my new thoughts on everything, and I am actually really excited about this. Not that this is news to anybody else, because you guys have probably thought this way, but I don't think that I'm the only witch out there that thinks that thought that way, you know, that magic should only be used in dire circumstances. So that's my new opinion on the matter, and the reason that I'm excited about it is, okay, it's already 9 minutes and 40 some seconds, so I'm going to try to speed this up, but I'm putting myself through school. I used to have a full ride scholarship when I was downstate, and I got a 3.495, and they cut me off. So and I was supposed to maintain a 3.5, and I got 3.495, so like 0.005 or something like that. Anyway, they cut me off. Pissed. But that was fine because I moved up here, ended up meeting my fiance, and everything's fantastic. I'm going to the community college up here now. I'm going to be a surgical tech, which I start my program next fall, so I have a year, which is why I'm stressing. I paid off my student loans, which I had $1,600 in loans from the first semester I went, paid that off, and now I'm paying everything out of my own pocket. My books alone for the one class for anatomy were like $300. My class alone was $500. I've got another class to take next semester, and then I'm going to start using loans for my program. But I have a lot of money to invest in school, especially when you're paying for yourself and you're out on your own and you have your bills and you have your everything that you do on your own. I mean, it's hard, you know, it's really hard. And so not only that, but you know, I had money in the savings. I depleted a lot of it to pay off loans and then to get stuff for college. And now I've got a year to build it back up, and I need a lot of money because I want to be able to pay my half of the rent for 2 years that I'm not going to have a job because the clinicals that I have to go through are so demanding, and it's a mess. So Kevin keeps telling me not to stress because everything's going to end up working out, which I totally believe him, because I'm one of those people that will continue to worry about something and then more and more bad things happen because I'm just drawing that energy upon myself by worrying. So I'm going to try really hard not to worry. And I've never ever done a money spell before. So now with my newfounded beliefs on this whole ordeal, I'm actually going to do a money spell. And I'm going to put together a prosperity drawing crystal grid and all kinds of stuff. So I'm actually really, really excited about it. I'm going to wait until the waxing moon to, you know, because we're gaining. I guess I could do the waning and just do to dissolve debt, but I don't really have debt, or to, you know, to get rid of brokenness. But anyways, so yeah, I'm really excited. I have to figure out what I want to do for my money spell, because I normally put my own spells together, or I take a bunch of them and like pick and choose what I want from different ones. But I found that if I do my own spells, that they work better because I have to put my own energy and hard work into them. So yeah, that's what's going on, and that's my new opinions on Magick, and I'm really excited. And I'm not excited about the fact that I'm broke, but I'm gonna fix it. And obviously, when I'm doing the spell, it's going to, you know, go along with me not buying stuff that I don't need anymore. You know, cutting back on video games. You know, not going out to eat as much. You know, I'm gonna work really hard to save money along with doing a spell to keep the cash flowing so that I can put it away. But yeah, so that's what's going on here. Hope that you guys are having a fantastic week and month and year. I'd love to hear how some of your guys' blue moons went. Mabon's coming up, so hope you guys are all getting ready for that. And this video is already ridiculously long, so I am gonna get going. Bless you, guys. Bye.